right? So salute to my boy Siddiqui, man. We be having other talks about certain stuff. And we were talking about Allen Iverson, man. Salute to AI. He got a book out right now, right? And he was pretty much talking about his sobriety and, what that looks like. He said he'd been sober for 6 months now. I believe so. He's on his book tour talking about that, right? And it made me think about kind of athletes who maybe not be alcoholism, but they just weren't locked in like they should be, right? Obviously, you think about Shaq, right? You think about somebody like a Michael Beasley, people like that, right? Like, what if? Like, what if they focus, locked in? And I'm gonna ask you this: what if, man? We can do a what if in a minute. Who do you think would be better if they were locked in? We're not talking about just from a championship thing. It's not really about accolades per se, but as a basketball player, right? If they had Kobe Bryant's mentality and like a Gilbert Arenas work ethic kind of thing, right? If you gave Shaq Kobe's mentality, you gave Michael Beasley Kobe's mentality, and you gave Allen Iverson Kobe's mentality. Out of those three players, who would be the best player and the best version of themselves, and why?
It's not even a question of Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal for 3 years was more dominant than Michael Jordan. If Shaq played like that when he came in the league, Michael Jordan would not have 6 championships. He was the one to stop it. There was no reason for Shaq to get swept by Akeem Olajuwon. Shaq has everything you need. They used to say in the Olympics and even in the All-Star game, Shaq would play people one-on-one and give them the business. Because Shaq, he could dribble, he was doing moves, he had the push shot. It's things Shaq could do with the ball. So when Bean saw what he can do, this is why there was a disconnect between both of them. Because Bean knew off rip, I'm supposed to have 10 championships. With you, Shaq, I'm supposed to have 10 rings. There's no reason for Shaq to be. We're having a conversation now about Shaquille O'Neal having 4. Now, AI, I get it, but his size would have always inhibited him if he did not have help. He always needed help. And Beasley, I would say this, Beasley could have been LeBron James. He was that good. He could have been LeBron. But I always have to go with Shaq just from the perspective of Shaq won 3 championships because he realized nobody could do anything with him.
And obviously, man, he the most dominant probably person ever played the game, man, But I'm looking at it from like, it's an old quote. They say, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from others' mistakes, right? So all the people I just named, let's look at their predecessors. Why do we love Steph Curry? Makes the right decision on and off the court. That's what we wanted AI to do, right? Like Steph